So I'm just at Kaituna Scenic Reserve. I've just finished walking the Peckles trek up to the hut. I thought I'd have some lunch, so I thought I'd showcase one of these OMeals that you can buy from hunting and fishing. So an OMeal is basically a retort package of food with a heating pad inside it, much like an American MRE meal, the meals the US Army eat. I'll show you the inside of it, and so basically all you have to do is put some water in with the pad in the retort pouch, and it heats it up by thermo-chemical action. Yeah, and then it's a piping hot meal. So let's take it to pieces and we can have a wee look. So this is the contents of an OMeal. So what we basically have is we have the outer bag that we need to keep a hold of for heating the meal in. We have the retort pouch that has got the actual meal in it. This is the chemical heating pad that you add water to, and it's also got some cutlery. It's got a spoon, pepper and salt, and a napkin in there. So basically it's a self-contained meal. They're really good for breakfast. I like these hash brown potatoes, and there's a spaghetti and meatball. They're really good breakfast meals if you're doing a big long hard day. There's a whole variety, pastas, rice dishes, yeah, they even do oatmeal. So I'll put it together and then we can just have a wee look at it. So what you basically have is you've got the retort pouch, you've got the chemical pad. So you put the retort pouch in the bag here, then you put the chemical pad in behind it. There's a fill line there that you fill it up to. And then the chemicals start reacting and it starts heating the meal up. So I'll prepare that, I'll put it all into the bag, and then I'll come back and show you what's happening. Okay, so we have the bag, and you can see the retort pouch is in there, the chemical pad's in there. You add about maybe half a cup of water or so up to the fill line, and then it starts heating your meal for you. So I'm just going to start adding the water to the pad. And then what you do is you seal the top of the bag. And what I tend to do is fold it over and then just tip it on its side and just give it a bit of a shake, because you want to get that water all over that chemical heating pad. Yep, and then you just basically put it off to the side, and what happens is those chemicals will start reacting in a minute and you'll have steam coming out heating your meal. So there you can see the water reacting with the chemical pad, and it puts off a lot of heat. These things get really hot. You have to be super careful. And so basically you have to leave it in there for 3 to 5 minutes. The heating pad will react the whole time. It's basically boiling the water that you put in there. And it will heat up the pouch of food in there. Yeah, and then once it's heated up, I'll just show you what it looks like on the inside. So these OMeals are really good. They're excellent. They taste good, flavour's good. There's quite a bit in there. My main problem with them is the environmental one. There's an awful lot of packaging. The chemicals in the pads, you don't know what kind of chemicals they are. I don't use them very often, only very rarely. Normally when Karen and I are tramping together, I'll take one of these for breakfast and we'll have it with like some kranskis or some sausages or bacon or something. Yeah, but usually I just use dried food or freeze-dried meals. I just think that's more environmentally friendly. So it's been heating for 3 to 5 minutes. I'll open it up and I'll show you what it looks like inside. I'll come back in a minute. So this is the OMeal hash brown. What it is basically cooked potato. It's got bits of bacon, it's got sauce, peppers, onions in there. Yeah, and basically it's quite delicious. It's like really nice. It's a great accompaniment for breakfast. but they have a whole lot of pasta dishes, spag bowl, pasta fagoni, they have 3 or 4 rice dishes. Yeah, if you're interested, go down to hunting and fishing. They have them at the hunting and fishing here in Christchurch, both of them. I think they're available countrywide. At the moment, I think hunting and fishing are the only ones that are selling them. So yeah, go down and ask them about it, your local hunting and fishing store, and see if they have them or see if they can get them in for you.